Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. Welcome back. Rather you're new or you've been here before, welcome. Now today we're going to be talking about life is not a competition. That's what we're going to speak about today. Now I had to learn this lesson and it's a lesson lots of people have to learn. So what inspired this video is one night I was up at the hospital visiting my auntie. As you do, you visit your loved ones when they're not well. And there was this woman. Now I knew the woman because her sister had done readings for her sister before, and her sister loved the readings I'd done. They brought her a lot of comfort guides. Now, her sister was also very much into spiritual things, and we talked about like the Magpie song, how there's more than seven. People think the rhyme about magpies: 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. People think it stops at that, but actually there's more to it, like 8 for a wish, 9 for a gate never to be opened, and it goes on and on. And she talked about how she would like to get a reading off me. She talked about how she was very into like tarot cards and things like that. But one thing she said to me, what rubbed me the wrong way, she said, I've heard you're good at reading cards and things like that of my sister, but I'm a lot better at that than you, right? And I never argued with her on that point. Never argued with her. But as I walked away, I just thought spirits brought this person in because they've stopped and made me think for a minute. And the message is, I never argued with that person or responded to them. I just let them mind their own business and I minded mine. But it got me thinking, because when it comes to tarot card reading, no tarot card reader is better than another. We're all psychic, some more than others. And a big part of being psychic is seeing information that's hidden. Things but only, because there's information that people have not told another living soul. And as a psychic reader, that information comes up in a reading to give that person guidance and comfort. But there's no psychic reader better than another psychic reader. At the end of the day, there's just people that are good, people that are great at people that are good at what they do. And then there's people that are not really, they claim to be psychic, but they're not. So it's it's like the scales. You've got people that are really good at what they do and are genuine and are good psychic readers. And then there's people that aren't what they claim. But it isn't a competition, And when I worked in Francis' shop, I had to remind myself that, because Francis' shop done a lot of spiritual things, which I told customers about, and people bought them to help them in their spiritual journey. Lots of people come into Francis' shop to see me for a reading, and I would do a reading for them. But also up the road, the Wee Witch shop, they also sell lots of spiritual things. And they also had a psychic reader. And Francis was in that mindset, but it was a competition, but people won't come and see me. Even I thought that people won't come and see me because that person up there's a lot better. And, they're going to go there. And people think that way, but even a lot of the nail tech, like getting your nails done, or beauticians, hair, nails, all that, it is a competitive industry, because people are on that idea, I've got to be the best at what I do, and I've got to be better than this person, that person. And it happens in the psychic community as well, unfortunately. People think I've got to be better than this person, that person. If Mystic Meg, the real Mystic Meg, for example, unfortunately, she's dead now. But if she was, if there was Mystic Meg, and she was the best of the best, doing lots of readings for people would go, I have to be as good as her or even better than her, type of thing. And that's the mindset people get into. But life's not a competition. it's a journey and a process, because everyone's here to offer something to the world. Everyone's here to leave their mark. Everyone does leave their mark on this earth. Everyone's here to help this earthly plane in some capacity. And everyone's here for a calling and to pursue that calling. And to me, doing psychic reading, it's, it's working with spirits, so it's helping people in a spiritual way, giving them advice and guidance. It's also making money from what I love doing, and it's an exchange of energy. But before I even thought about making money from psychic readings, because I used to do it all for free, I asked my angels and guides if that was okay, and they did say what you have to put worth into the skills and talents you do. But again, you should just be not been trying to compete with anyone. You should just be, if there's anyone you should be competing with, it's yourself. Be better than yourself, to be the best version of yourself, be the best you today, and then tomorrow try even better than your field. But it's not a competition where you've got to delete the competition or destroy people or bring people down so you're up the top. That's not what life is. It's not a big competition. People look at life that way, but it's not. Like, even in the beauty industry, like if you think of which is a very, if you think of models, the model industry, it is very toxic, because it'll be like, I'm more beautiful than you, I'm better than you, and a lot of models want to destroy each other because they see each other as competition, rather than, I've got a gift, a talent to the world. Even fashion, people look at that but what people forget is, your fashion is not going to speak to everyone, but it will speak to some individuals, and that's, people shouldn't be looking at life's not a competition, it's a journey. And it's about finding your crowd. That's what it's about. It's about finding your people. So if you're a nail technician, it's not about being the best nail technician in the land or the world. It's being the best at your skills and talents. And because you're good at what you do, you'll find your tribe, your crowd, people that want to come back to you because they love your energy as a person. They love your skills and talents. If you're a psychic reader, it's not about being the best psychic reader. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's just being being good at what you do and using your skills and talents to help people. And because you're good and gifted at what you do and you're not a fraudster, people will come back to you because they love your energy. They love how you explain things to them. And you'll find your tribe, and those people will come back to you again and again because they love the information, the guidance you give them. It's the same with being a hair technician. There'll be people that have been to you, they don't necessarily enjoy what they got, but there'll be lots of people that did. And again, it's being the best at what you do and what you're good at. That's what it is. It's not about trying to bring any other people down so you can rise up. But people are in that mindset. They look at life as a competition. I've got to make other people feel bad about their ideas, about their artwork, about their fashion ideas. I've got to bring them down, because if I bring them down, then I'll feel better about myself and I'll succeed. But that's not how the universe works. The universe works in the sense that you're on a journey, you've got a dream, a goal, and the universe will help you with that as long as you're in the right energy frequency, because your skills and talents are unique, and you just want to honour your gifts, your abilities, and not be better. If there was two women, let's say there's 5 women, right? And all of them are, let's say, artists, right? So you've got Mary, you've got Rose, you've got Valerie, right? You've got Valerie, You've got Rosemary, and you've got Freya and Bass. That's just the name of a goddess, right? But there's two women out of these three that are wise, so like Freya and Bass. Okay, these two women mind their own business and focus on their skills and talents. They're not competing with each other. They just focus on their talents and skills, and they know what they're confident at what they do. They know what they're good at what they do, and therefore they get their tribe. The universe is bringing people what are drawn to them, what are right for them. Whereas Rose, Valerie, and Rosemary are constantly arguing and bickering with these two, and they're arguing with each other because they want to bring each other down, and so they're trying to bring other people down. So like Rose is trying to bring other people down because she thinks if she does that she's deleting the competition and she'll succeed. But she doesn't, because no one likes people who are ignorant and disrespectful. And when you bring other people's, because again, everything you do for your thoughts, words and actions will bring some type of universal result. People forget that. So if you're going to try and bring other people down because you look at life as a competition, so rather you're a hairstylist, a nail technician, a psychic reader, if you look at life as a competition and you see other people as competition, you're going to try and bring them down by saying bad things about them or whatever you can. You're looking at them as competition, so you're going to try and bring them down. But when you do that, when you try and bring other people down, you're going to get brought down because again, you reap what you sow. You just have to be the best at what you do, and realise that you are good at what you do. You're skilled, you're talented, you've got a gift to offer the world, and people are drawn to your energy, will come to you. You don't have to bring other people down, and life's not a competition. And that would be my message in this video. Most important message, because lots of people go, oh, my makeup's better than you, or my nails are better than you, and I'm better than you. And that's narcissism. That's the ego. That's not self-love, because self-love is knowing that you're good enough just the way you are, and you don't need to be better than anyone because you're already enough. You're already worthy. You don't have to bring someone down to feel better about yourself because you know you're good enough when you love yourself. And when you become spiritually awake, you realise that you're unique. No one else is like you, and you realise that everyone's unique and everyone's valuable and irreplaceable. However, until the next installment of Spiritual Wisdom, I hope this video gives you some inspiration, some guidance, and I hope if you're in that mindset, because we've all been in that mindset where we're comparing ourselves to other people, this video sort of helps you, because you just have to remember, life is not one big competition, you just have to remember that. However, have a wonderful, magical day. Stay magical, stay spiritual. Blessed be.